Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 115 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
He got 29 yards that time.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Drop 60. Come on. Hit.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stop that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Or maybe that'll help them settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the 1st to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Right, let's go.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Hey.
A give to ETN running right. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. When you look at this defense, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas.
Yeah, they just held him to a field goal. So to them, that was an almost complete performance because, you know, when you really shut someone out, that's complete. That's pretty darn good, isn't it?
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, and always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Richardson off the play fake. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10. Richardson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, there he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Shamrocks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go... the offensive coordinator, remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
On first down, Lawrence. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On third down, here's Bigsby. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
But you look at this defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
2nd down, here's a run with Bigsby. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Dublin's offense now set to take over.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Smash Broncos. Go.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
He's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They go play action with Richardson. Looking deep for Elliott. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz from 17 yards out. And the Shamrocks are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And Bigsby once more. Trucks over it. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Boy, the coverage there airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
They'll roll him out right. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it winds up falling incomplete. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
2nd and 6. Now Lawrence now going to move them around. From the 27, Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Here's 2nd and 3.
Sink right. Red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember they cannot advance it here in the final. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. It's Jackson again on the reception. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Again, it's Lawrence. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Take right open.
Lawrence will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off play action. Richardson
rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And it's a touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Shamrocks come right out of the locker room and score.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Richardson to throw off play action.
And this throw will be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And a terrific return as he brings this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Richardson looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as it should be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Stays on his feet. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's going up top for Taylor. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. Jonathan. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Check mash.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Okay, ready.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Right there, hurt.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Richardson to throw again after the pick six.
Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Richardson looking to throw this. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Here's Richardson.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Richardson.
Looking deep for Elliott.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Richardson.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Richardson on 4th down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.